Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome each and every one of you to a new League of Legends video. So today we'll be going over this post that Riot just released talking about the Udyr Rework, giving us more information. It's a really long post actually. It's quite long, to be completely honest with you. I'll show you guys just how long it is. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, so we're not gonna go over literally everything. We're gonna skip the parts and go straight to more, I think, what most people will be interested in, which is like more gameplay related stuff, kit related stuff, abilities, all that stuff. So yeah, with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's just jump right into it. So let's read the initial entrance over here. So they talk about what are our goals with the update. We want to preserve Udyr's stance-changing identity and keep him as a primarily auto-attacking melee-focused champion. We think this is what makes Udyr unique and stand out on the roster. To help his gameplay feel more modern, we want to add a bit more interest to his stances and melee patterns to give some more depth to playing him, as well as make it more clear when Udyr is doing something cool. Excuse me, just finished lunch. We want to upgrade Udyr's visuals to modern League standards while keeping his general theme of a warrior shaman intact. Our goal is to build on Udyr's visuals, not to reinvent them. And as for his narrative, we want to bring his in-game portrayal closer to how he's been portrayed in recent lore and give him stronger ties to the Freljord. And in case you haven't seen the new champions, the champions in 2022 video we did today, we decided to remove Udyr's antlers, which they did talk about. So they used to have antlers, old Udyr, kind of new Udyr, new Udyr, right? So the antlers are gone, which, makes sense. So I'm not gonna, this is all like the visual stuff. If you're interested in just the visual, like the literal design of the model itself, then obviously the post is there for you to check it out as well. But let's take a look at some stance stuff. So this is animation. I'm not gonna read through this, but we'll take a look at the images, of course, right? So this is essentially a big blog post about how they're, designing the animation, what their thought process is behind, what they're gonna potentially go with, what they're considering to go with, what they, not gonna go with. So this looks pretty cool, right? The animations look really clean, and this is like another version of it right here. It's like ice instead of wind. So this is the wind version, ice version, and this is like him doing a physical version of ice, which looks really cool. Just to kind of give us an idea as to the development process so far. And this is a stabbing lunge to a swipe. All right, looks pretty cool actually. You can see all the animations down here as well. Very cool. Then you have the visual effect artist. Let's take a look at this. So they want to make the passive make you feel more powerful when you awaken each stance. Going back to my original goal of trying to combine League and a fighting game, I decided to go for a heavily stylized, sharp, hard-edged shapes to hit that powerful feeling. Kind of gives you that Dragon Ball Z vibe almost to it, if you will. So here at the bottom it says, first iteration of Udyr's passive VFX, visual effects. I used a flat white color to figure out the silhouette before moving on to a colored effect. So this is initially, and this is like with some color. Looks really cool, man. Actually, it looks like some like Super Saiyan blue god, I guess, Goku over here, this little, aura around him, which I think it looks really cool. So this is like a spiritual energy, right? Damn. Dude, this looks actually really sick. I like this quite a bit. Damn. So they kind of want to make it as if like he's in a fighting game, which makes you wonder how he'll actually be in the literal fighting game for League of Legends, the one that's coming out hopefully later this year. That'll be really freaking sick. So he replaced the hard shape with softer ones to match the League's VFX style and introduced the colors to deepen the overall fantasy. But then what if you add everything together and make the color differentiator between his stances? So let's take a look at all these different options over here. Can I make this bigger? Oh, I can. Let's make a thing of each of them. Get a nice little closer view. So this is with the blue. Bro, this is like literally Super Saiyan stuff right here. I should like it, and this is still like pretty early. It's gonna look even better. That's the best part. I mean, just off of this alone, this looks really good in my opinion. This one looks freaking sick, man. Ooh, the fire. Oh yeah, damn, bro, this looks sick, and this is still like pretty early. I can't imagine. I can't wait rather to see how this is gonna look when it's like done and like shipped. I think this is a pretty cool idea. I like this a lot actually. This looks really epic. Makes you feel powerful, which is super cool. So the bear stance on the left and the ram stance, by the way, new stance, or ram stance on the right. So he said, before I started working with Udyr's new model, I needed to prioritize which elements of his gameplay are most important to communicate. For example, when you press Q, 3 things happen. Udyr enters bear stance, gains bonus attack speed for the next 2 auto attacks, and gains bonus attack speed for a certain duration. Since the bonus attack speed lasts longer than the awakened passive, that gets a higher visual priority, but even higher than that is making it clear which stance Udyr is currently in. Which of course makes sense. So let's take a look. This is the bear stance over here. You can see this is the idle stance. This is Udyr's bear stance activation, which looks freaking sick, man. And this is, I'm assuming, when you just kind of put everything together. Let's take a look. Oh, damn, dude, this is actually kind of sick. What is this? Wait, literally Dragon Ball Z. He's literally Dragon Ball Z, which I'm perfectly okay with. That is absolutely amazing. So this is a more visual stuff. So this is like a little bit of a hint as to his bear stance and what its new effect is going to be. So you can see auto attacks, and it kind of is, it's like a lightning bear stance almost. It has like a lightning effect that just channels across a bunch of enemies. I was able to combine sharp shapes with thematic lightning hooks and soft blending to ground it with League's VFX style while giving us something uniquely Udyr. Then I needed to move on to the effects when you interact with enemies. When Udyr's Bear Stance is awakened, your next 2 auto attacks will arc chain lightning to your primary target and then spread. Sound familiar? Damn, dude. And then furthermore, when this arc lightning hits a single target, it doesn't bounce to others. And doesn't bounce to others. Okay, so it'll just do increased damage if there's nothing to bounce to. Which is pretty sick, actually. Damn, dude, this guy's doing a good job, man. I like this, actually. Look at that. So this is if it hits a single target with no one else to bounce to. So it still kind of bounces. It just bounces on the same target like that. And then has like a final effect. Damn, bro, this looks fucking sick, actually. I have to say, concept artist. Take a look at the concept artist. So we're not going to read through everything. It's a lot of reading. The video will be 20 hours long. But we're definitely going to take a look at all of these pictures because these look really cool, man. So these are some examples of how they want Udyr to look like, potentially with some stances as well. Which one do you guys like the most? I'm feeling this B right here. I like the color scheme. Kind of that darker look to himself with that blue kind of, you know, popping out even more. I think that looks really, really clean, actually. I like that quite a bit. This is like more early versions of that. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I like this like dark kind of looking one. Looks really cool, actually. A and B and then C and then D. So these are like the versions of how he can look like with the hair, you know, his like helmet, if you will, the hair even around his chest. There's like pretty much every small detail-ish, and including, of course, the color scheme. I'm thinking B, man. B is looking pretty nice here, huh? Damn, look at this, man. Whew. Bro, they're doing a good job. I'm really excited to see like more updates later on with this. This looks really good. I actually really like this. What comes next? As you can see, we've made a lot of progress, and we think his base is coming along nicely. I think it's worth sharing that Udyr does have quite a few skins, and the nature of his form swapping makes each one take longer than the average champion would. Not to mention, he also has an ultimate skin. Given all that, we still have a ways to go before we can finally get the new Udyr into your hands. We want to make sure we get him and his skins right before he releases into the wild, and we'll be sure to keep you updated in the future champion roadmaps once we have a clearer picture. And that's about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, impressive stuff. I actually think they're doing a great job. Removing the antlers, I think, was a good call. It actually, I kind of honestly forgot he even had antlers. Honestly, I'm just looking at all these, you know, just even like looking at this, like, bro, I mean, okay, not this, I mean, that too, I guess, technically, but just looking at this, like, bro, he looks perfectly fine without any antlers, like with the hair, the kind of going in that Dragon Ball Z power-up state mode. Man, I love that shit. That looks great. Seriously. Wow. I'm impressed, guys. I'm excited. I really can't wait to see more and, you know, get more updates about this and eventually see it in actual game itself. So that's pretty exciting. But either way, let me know what you guys think about it down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you're excited, hype, whatever, don't forget to hit that like button. But either way, thanks for watching. See you guys for the next one. Peace.